Hello and welcome back, YouTubers. I'm Proto Mario, and recently I did a video about multiple defective PS4s before release. I strongly suggest you see that video and see other videos on YouTube about defective PS4s. However, if you already have this base knowledge, you really don't need to do that, so you can skip that part. However, I do want to bring forth something a person commented on my video. It is about Foxconn and interns. His name is Evan Gillian, or Gillian, whichever you prefer, Evan. Thank you for posting this. He linked a link to dailytech.com. More or less, this article states that Foxconn interns reportedly damaged PS4 consoles, and as Sony celebrated its 1 million sales in 24 hours. Now, I know what you're saying. Proto, you just hate the Sony PlayStation and blah blah blah. Listen, guys, I have a PS1 hooked up upstairs with a small screen to my TV. I have a PS2 hooked up to my recording TV right over here next to me, and I have a PS3 hooked up to my major TV, and I have PlayStation Plus and a lot of games I play for it. Let me just be frank and up front. I am not making this up. This is an article that was linked to me, and I will post it in the description below. It says that an intern said this. It was on a forum post. A confession from someone. The PS4 console we assembled can be turned on at best. End quote. There have been some mixed news surrounding the launch here and this news here, but a few things kind of put this into places. If you don't know who Foxconn is, it's a large company, the trading name for Han Hai Precision Co. It's in China, and it's where devices like the iPhone and iPad are made. They also make the Sony PlayStation 4. As you can see, apparently there was a forum post confessing that they could be turned on at best, obviously not doing too well. A handful of interns that were assembling PlayStation 4s there were really unhappy, and Foxconn has been under the news since 2009 for various troubles like worker suicides, explosions in the plants, of aluminum dust buildup, and unsafe working conditions, riots, excessive overtime, and lower pay. So, it came under fire again when the New York Times published a massive article in 2012 about, things like that. Apple was targeted because, they're the ones that go through this company to have their things made. It's even trying to replace humans with robots in an effort to escape its employee troubles. So there's a lot of problems with a small percentage of the PlayStation 4s, and this would make sense if you got one of the earliest models or the day one editions or whatever, that they wouldn't work too well because these employees apparently sabotaged them due to terrible work conditions. Now, there's two things I'd like to talk about with this, and I'll try to make it quick and run down this video. One, I don't know if this is true or not. It's a forum post that was on IGM forums. While the original post is now deleted, NeoWin grabbed the screenshot for proof, so you can actually see that somebody did post this. Who knows who it could have been? I don't know. It's not my thing. I just honestly do not know. But the next thing, the question, or what's going on, is if this is completely fake, then it doesn't explain why certain PlayStation 4s are breaking. I understand that there's a percentage of possibilities that could happen. You get a new game, sometimes the new game won't work because of a laser burn or something. You get a warranty, so you can take it back for a new one. But listen, what happens if you get one of these defaulty assembled PS4s, and it does work, but it only works for a year and you didn't buy the extended warranty, or it only works for 3 years and you did buy the extended warranty? You're still out all that money because an employee sabotaging a nice product. So it's something to be aware of. I don't really know how you would get around this. Sony says they're monitoring things. For a while, Sony wasn't even giving out refunds, telling people they have to wait till release day for anything or any actions to be taken. Yeah, sure, you can get a refund for the model you got, but you might not be able to get the same exact model since, they ran out of stock or something. So it's really a question of, are you going to get back what you got? Because a lot of people pre-ordered their stuff months in advance, and if you're one of the few people that did have an PS4 just get broke on you, sabotaged or whatever, I feel really bad for you, because honestly, I'm not hating on Sony, but this is kind of their problem due to the simple fact that they should have known better. They should have went through a more reliable company. Maybe there wasn't one. But maybe there was. I don't know. I don't know a lot of stuff about that. But it's not directly Sony's fault, but at the same time it is, because they employed Foxconn to do this. So, guys, please leave your comments in the section below. Do you believe this, or do you believe this is BS stuff to be brought up for Sony fanboys to defend the console and say, oh, see, it was Foxconn's fault? Even if it was Foxconn's fault, it doesn't still exempt Sony from choosing them as the assembler. So, I'm Proto Mario, and I'm signing out. And once again, guys, please leave your comments in the section below. Will you be buying a PS4? Do you think it's Foxconn's fault? Do you think it's Sony's fault? Do you think this is BS? Thanks for watching, and, of course, happy gaming. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. And now, time for a service announcement from the Maverick Army. Tired of the norm? Is it time for a revolution? Join the rebellion and become a Maverick today by subscribing to Proto Mario. Remember, together we can create a new world order of gaming. Mavericks unite.